Good evening. I'm Lisa Rosner. That shooting happened just before midnight last night, and in the last 24 hours, there have been several new developments. The scene is located under the George Washington Bridge on the Manhattan side. Federal and city authorities say a person of interest has been taken into custody, and the search continues for a second suspect. Meanwhile, the shooting has attracted the attention of President Trump. Addie Guajardo has the latest from Harlem Hospital.
A camera captured the moment this man in a white shirt confronted an off-duty U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer. We froze the video before the officer appears to be shot.
It appears that our perpetrator discharged at least 2 shots, striking the officer in his face and forearm. The federal officer returned fire.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security released the video. They say a 42-year-old off-duty CBP officer was sitting on a rock at Riverside Park with a woman just before midnight on Saturday when these 2 individuals on a moped attempted to rob the officer and fled the scene after exchanging gunfire.
At this time, we have no indication that the officer was targeted for his employment.
Police say they tracked down the 21-year-old suspect at a Bronx hospital where he arrived with a gunshot wound to the leg and groin. According to police, the Dominican Republic citizen crossed the border illegally in Arizona in 2023, has a history of criminal activity and an active bench warrant.
Was wanted for a robbery from last December and a stabbing from January.
Officials say the suspect also had an extradition warrant from Massachusetts for kidnapping and an order for deportation.
Once he is charged for last night's crimes, we will be able to add attempted murder to his rap sheet.
Officials say the officer is in stable condition and is communicating through hand gestures. President Donald Trump took to social media and blamed the attack on a flawed immigration system run by Democrats, writing in part, he was apprehended at the border in April 2023, but instead of being deported, was released. The CBP officer bravely fought off his attacker, despite his wounds, demonstrating enormous skill and courage. The CBP commissioner also tweeted in part, "This violent criminal never should have been on our streets. This is exactly why we fight every day to secure this nation." I spoke with a friend of the federal officer shot, and he tells me he's a very private person, and his family wants to respect that privacy at this time. Police say they did recover shell casings at the crime scene, along with blood that's now being processed for DNA evidence. Police are urging anyone with information regarding that second person on the moped to contact Crime Stoppers. In Harlem, Addie Guajardo, CBS News, New York.
And stay with CBS News New York for the latest on this shooting. You can also get updates anytime on the CBS News app.